Tesla plans on making some serious upgrades to the new 2022 Model Y, and with competitors like the Ford Mustang Mach-E and the Volkswagen ID.4, Elon Musk and his team better bring their A-game. But will the new version be able to raise the bar for EVs, or will it be another flop in the EV market? To find out, stick to the end of this video, where we'll be looking at the new 2022 Tesla Model Y. Elon Musk has always been forthcoming with planned upgrades to Tesla vehicles, making sure to announce any new specs only when they're ready to go into production. We've seen that with the Model S and the Model X when upgrades were made to both vehicles in 2020, soon after which they went into production. Tesla appears to be following the same trend, with the new Model Y going into production sometime in 2022. The Model Y remains Tesla's newest addition to its line of EVs after it began production in December 2019, with the first units being delivered by March of the following year. Prior to the launch, Elon had been teasing the public with vague images and references in meetings, but never fully giving anything away. Production of the Model Y started at Tesla's Gigafactory in Fremont, California, beginning supply within the United States before moving to Europe and Asia. But while Tesla followed production of the Model Y in China at its Gigafactory Shanghai, the same wasn't the case for the European market. Tesla ran into some delays with setting up its European factory, Giga Berlin, but instead of making Tesla fans in Europe wait for the factory to get back on track, Elon Musk decided to ship the new Model Ys from Giga Shanghai to supply the European market. If you're familiar with Teslas, you might have noticed that the Model Y looks a lot like a hybrid between the older Model X SUV and the popular Model 3. Well, you'd be right, but not for the reasons you might think. The Model Y was designed independently of the Model 3 and Model X, albeit there are some similarities, but the differences couldn't be clearer. Compared to the Model 3, the Model Y is bigger, has more internal space, and can accommodate a lot more than a standard Model 3 car. Performance and design specs. The Model Y not only looks like a hybrid between the Model X and the Model A, but it also manages to be stuck between both cars in terms of price, specs, and performance. Performance. Being the latest addition to the Tesla lineup of electric cars, the Model Y was built to draw from the best of all the other models that came before it. But the question is, did it surpass the rest, or was it just a botched attempt? Well, let's take a look, shall we? The Model Y is available in two versions, the long-range version and the performance version. Both have completely different performance ranges, but they both share the same 75 kilowatts per hour battery pack. The long-range Model Y can run up to 326 miles on a single charge, with top speed reaching 135 miles per hour. This version can go from 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds, which is impressive for an EV. The Model Y's performance version has a shorter range, with a single charge only able to cover 303 miles, 23 miles shorter than the long range, but its top speed trumps the long range with 155 miles per hour and being able to go from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. The performance version is best suited for consumers who prefer speed over distance. There is a standard range Model Y, but it has been going on and off of the official Tesla website since January 2021. Currently, it's only available to the Chinese market, with Giga Shanghai producing the car only on demand for customers. It offers 244 miles of range, reaching a top speed of 135 miles per hour, and can go from 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds. These specs are the reason why the standard range was taken down, as Elon Musk is apparently unsatisfied with its poor performance. Specs. The Model Y currently stands as the second largest vehicle in Tesla's lineup and might not be an issue for most people, but car lovers and Tesla fans consider every added weight when buying a new car. Both versions of the Model Y weigh 4,416 pounds, which is mainly attributed to the car's large size, making it heavier than all three versions of the Model 3. The Model Y offers a unique interior feature, in that it offers 7 seats, a feature which is only shared by the Model X. This 7-seat feature has been promised to consumers since before the first model made its delivery, but alas, it wasn't included in any of the original versions of the car. Elon Musk himself announced that a third-row seat would be available by December 2020, but it wasn't until production started at Tesla's Gigafactory in Shanghai that the option was made available on the company's website. This third row allows for 2 extra passenger seats, which are currently only available on the long-range version of the Model Y, but most consumers who own one of these raised issues with the third row being too cramped, and it doesn't leave much room for leg or headspace. The entire car is controlled by a digital screen on the dashboard of the Model Y. Most users have found this unsettling and inconveniencing as they're used to having buttons on the dashboard. Charging the Model Y is fairly straightforward, and a lot of it depends on the usage of the car. Which features were turned on, like the AC or headlights at night. Charging at Tesla superstations can have a Model Y full in under 1 hour, which is best for a quick charge or during long road trips. Charging at home using the outlet is also an option, but this could take as little as 8 hours to as much as 40 hours for a full charge. Even with the significant time difference, Tesla still officially recommends charging at home because while supercharge stations might be fast, they cost money and may not be convenient for consumers in residential areas. The Model Y also comes with a tow hitch at the rear end of the cars. This makes it the second Tesla car to have one. The tow isn't common with EVs, but this particular tow is strong and can provide a towing capacity of up to 3,500 pounds. This tow hitch isn't the general feature of the Model Y and can only be added upon request, costing $1,000. The average car owner who's interested in getting a new Tesla might not be overly concerned with the specs of the car at first. What usually comes to mind first is, how much does it cost? It is important to note that prices will vary depending on the version of the Model Y you want, either the long range or the performance version, and also features like the tow hitch we mentioned earlier. That could add or reduce the price depending on whether or not you want them. The performance Model Y currently sells for about $62,000 for a clean factory version, but extra features like a tow hitch or the 21-inch Uber turbine wheels could raise the price to as much as $76,000. The long-range version, on the other hand, starts at just $55,000, but like the performance version, extra features could raise the price to as much as $74,000. With some of the long-range extra features include an all-white interior, red body paint, 20-inch induction wheels, third-row seats, and self-driving capabilities. New upgrades to the 2022 Model Y. In normal Tesla fashion, the company is planning on making some sleek upgrades to the Model Y as the new year rolls out, just like they did with the Model 3 in December of 2020. Although Tesla has been rather tight-lipped about what kinds of upgrades the 2022 Model Y will receive, we've managed to get our hands on some of that information. A new AMD chip for the media computer. Tesla aims to replace the current Intel Atom chip that powers the digital display dashboards, which is present in all the new Model Ys. A new AMD chip will do wonders with the 2022 version of the car, which is more efficient than an Intel chip. The Intel navigation system will see much better improvements in terms of buffer speed, and the map apps will also have faster load time, as well as every other app on the center display screen. This new edition is meant to kick off in China at the Giga Shanghai in the new and improved 2022 Model Ys. A new lithium-ion battery. Tesla has already replaced the 12-volt batteries on its Model S and Model X with lithium-ion batteries, and this is because they're the best-selling cars in the company's lineup. But come 2022, the Model Y will receive its very own lithium-ion battery, which will greatly improve the car's charge time and power output. New double-glazed acoustic glass. This had previously been introduced exclusively to the Model 3, but it appears that the Model 2022 Y will receive the same upgrade. The glass reduces the vibration within and outside the car, making it quieter and making the car feel smoother and classier. A new super horn feature. Tesla has previously installed a few pre-recorded sounds into the Model 3, allowing users to play warning sounds for pedestrians through their external speakers. Tesla intends to make this addition to the 2022 Model Y by combining the external speakers, alarm, and horns to amplify the range and quality of these warning sounds. The 2022 Model Y promises to be a significant upgrade from the current version, and with rumors that Tesla has filed for a 400-mile range version of the car, we'll just have to wait and see what the new year brings.